Yeah, I thought we were pretty physical all day with them. We knew watching film that, I mean, they were just going to be another offensive line that we faced, and that we had a chance to, beat them. But for most of the day, and I say for almost all 4 quarters, we handled it pretty physical up there.
And when they go back to that run, 7, 8, 9 times in a row, what does that kind of feel like as a defender?
You start to pick up on keys. You start to kind of understand the details of where uh, what the linemen look like when they're during that play. So maybe you're able to cheat it. I know I was able to a few times today. But if that's the one play they keep gashing us, then we got to be smart on our end to know that's the play coming.
Ty, you faced a couple different running backs today. Did they have different skill sets? Did they look different from where you were up against them?
Like you asking, like the difference between them.
Yeah, yeah.
They were both pretty similar. I mean, number 0, he was just a little bit bigger than number 20. They're both great backs, though. We had that respect going into preparation this last week that they were going to be downhill runners and they were going to be physical and tough. But we knew that we'd hit them and hit them enough that they wouldn't want to be out there anymore. And so, that was kind of our game plan for both of them. They were downhill runners.
You got clipped pretty hard there at one point. What happened?
Yeah, we just had a movement call on our end, and I was on the guard, and that left tackle just came and rolled up, which you're not really supposed to roll when you cut. So he rolled up on my shin on the outside of it, and I mean, it didn't feel too good. So.
As far as this defense, just in terms of tackling and limiting those big plays, especially.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, we knew that it was going to be physical. We knew that the start of the end of our schedule was going to be a lot of physical games, a lot of run teams, physical teams. So I think we just kind of had that mindset in our heads that it's going to be a fight every time, and whether we're the underdog or not, it doesn't matter. We're going to come out and not really care what you think. We're going to play the way we know how to play.
You got the big stop with like 4 or 5 minutes left, had a good pressure on 3rd down, and then they reviewed it. And were you talking on the sideline though? We're gonna have to do this one more time. Was that kind of?
Yep. We knew that we were going to have to probably go out there one more time, and I mean that was fine with us. Like I always say, we're here to play defense, so that's my job is to get the ball back. Unfortunately, we weren't able to stop them, but that's what film and review and practice is for.
I don't know in the trenches if you notice. I mean, it feels like in the press box, a game like this, the wind plays such a factor. Who has it at their back? Could you tell that playing the game or?
Oh yeah, when Malcolm first intercepted that ball, you could just see number 5 throw it up in the air, and it just died, and it dropped right in his hands. So we knew that was going to be a huge factor, and that it was going to probably be mainly a run game. So it was a huge advantage if you were or away from the win, and bad if you were in the win.
Every loss, obviously, is frustrating. Just been stealing more in Wisconsin.
I mean, yeah, every loss I take the same, especially I feel bad for those seniors. I feel disappointed in myself that we weren't able to pull out a win for them. But it's just frustrating to come back every week and put in all this effort and all this time and energy and feel like you're ready to go, and then go play 3 great quarters and then all of a sudden spud out at the end. We've done it as a defense a couple of times this year too. So I think that's just kind of the key thing that we need to start or keep focusing on, especially when we get ready for Iowa.
Tyron is housing that 12 tackles, that's a pretty high for him. Did you get a sense during the game that Ernie was doing really well?
Oh yeah, I knew last game. I mean, I've seen Ernie grow this whole entire season, and I think he's going to be a great linebacker, great player for us, and a great player for Nebraska. Especially when I seen him last week against Michigan. I mean, just coming down and just hit stick in the running back, and then I seen it a few times today, and he saved my butt a few times too with hitting a gap really fast where maybe I got cut out or not. So he's gonna be a really good player.
Ty, you had some especially difficult losses against Wisconsin. Type ones that are dramatic. Does that register with you guys, or all the losses, regardless of the opponent, blend more together?
Yeah, I mean, a loss is a loss to me. Whether I don't really know if it's against. A loss is a loss, and I take a lot of ownership in that. I mean, if I'm the one playing and we don't win, then obviously I have a factor in it. So, I mean, it gets to you though as you go throughout the season, and you just start asking yourself, like, what can I do differently to help us win?
else for tonight's last one?
Say that again.
What's the message heading into Iowa this week?
Just keep going. We're not out of this fight. We still got one game of the season. We need to finish the season. Nobody has this season, which I think has been great of us, of just quitting on us or wanting just to be done or not giving full effort in meetings and practice and stuff like that, or even workouts still. I think that's been a really good thing that we've done as a team, is really glued together and stuck together. And that's what we need to do for this next game.